What's going on, the Nova Squad? My name is Nova. Welcome back to the channel. So, recently I've been, doing a lot of comedy videos and a lot of stand-up videos, whatnot. But if you guys are actually OGs towards my channel, I used to do a lot of music reaction videos, and I've actually had a really good good run with them. But today, as you can see in the title, we are going to be reacting to this one song named Dax, A Real Man. So I heard a snippet of it. I've actually seen a lot of great reviews. Dax is one of those guys that actually are like really great rappers who actually do a lot of great thinking as far as actual problems or what is going on as far as the world, and then recently it's talking about men's mental health, and then that's not really talked about a lot because a lot of people have been taught years ago and then sometime today that men aren't really willing to show off their emotions and feelings and everything due to certain situations. But nowadays I really do believe that it's started to become the norm where men are allowed to actually talk about their feelings, because I can actually personally experience it, because when you don't really talk out your feelings, or you don't even have a certain partner that can hold you down, especially when there's a time of need, the man can actually either self-delete himself or just explode and then go onto a rant as far as either being self-destructive or actually just terrorizing someone else, etc., etc. So today I want to react to this. I'm going to be pausing a lot, so bear with me, and then yeah, without further ado, let's get right on to it.
Yeah, yeah, she says she wants a real man, one who opens up the door, holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad. In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag. Yeah, she says she wants a real man, but what she wants is not for real, man. Realest story ever told. Can't have a man who's making money, always home. Hard like a truck, that's why he's always on the road, providing everything you need to live the life you say you want. Can't have a man who wears his heart on a sleeve that won't rip once a while at the seams, especially if you never take the time to look into his eyes and hear him when he silently screams. Yeah, she says she wants a real man.
Man, that is the most realest line I've ever heard, man, for real. Because again, I've seen and personally experienced how a lot of females will have this fantasy idea when it comes to what a man should be. Because a lot of well, I'm not gonna say all of them. A lot of women would try to say, I want a man that is going to have a 6-figure job. I want the man try to give me the world, whatever. I want him to actually do all these things for me. But a lot of these men out here believe now in relationships is more of a transactional thing, because how females will try to push this whole agenda saying I want to do this, I want to do this, X, Y, and Z, but never understand the whole psychological aspect of what a man actually goes through, trying to making sure that she's happy, making sure that she's getting all the things she actually wants and needs. But it takes a toll on a man. It gets really deep, man.
One who opens up the door, holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad.
We got a notice from the electric company.
In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag.
Give me 2 more days.
Yeah, she says she wants a real man, but what she wants is not for real. That Disney movie that she wanted was a dream and not reality, or something that she got.
Hey, honey,
Put that man up on a pedestal, discards him when she found out he was human and he dropped. He's not perfect,
really
but
backed
he
up today because
tries
we're
to
short-staffed.
live up to her beautiful eyes.
it's fine. It's fine.
The
We can
man
always
he
do
wants
another
to
night.
on the inside him dies. Yeah, she says she wants a real man. Real man.
it's so crazy because, like, again, like I have so many boys who've actually had told me that their girl wanted them for like one certain reason, as far as like money or like just something that was like very materialistic, and then like never really understood why that happened, because like I know there are some certain situations where like dudes will like flash at their in their money or the chains, whatever and such, and then try to expect the girl to actually want them for their personal beliefs, whatever. But like in this certain situation that this dude is like working overtime, and then like if you want a man to actually do a man's job, the man is not going to be at the house, man. Like, he is going to go out there and then like making sure that he is trying to do his best by bringing home the money and then making sure that she is straight. But then like it's funny because like I want to say it happened like at least like 2 years ago now, because like I've always like focused on my wife's wants and needs, and then I never really focus on myself, because I will make sure she actually is like is making sure she is getting her nails done, making sure her hair is straight. But then I never really like focus on my own stuff, because like it actually had affected my personal health, as far as like getting headaches, and I actually go into the doctors, whatever, because I've always like focusing on her along with the kids. Now as a man, it is your job to actually making sure that your household is straight. But like at the same time, if you are not good, then you won't be able to bring home the money for the actual family, whatever. So like you gotta have a balance in what you actually need to do in order to actually make sure the household is straight. Honestly, though.
One who opens up the door, holds your hand and still smiles when he feels bad. Yeah. In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag. Yeah, she says she wants a real man, but what she wants is not for real, man. Love is patient, love is kind, can be evil and also blind. God made man, then said in life, he'll find good things when he finds his wife. So as a real man, broken and confused, struggling, not knowing what to do, he dove to the bottom of the bottle, drowned in his sorrows, and prayed one day she would rescue. By stop pointing out all his mistakes, be the place he felt safe to express the emotions the world said he hates.
Man.
She needs, but she hammers away at the love that he has, like she wants it to break, despite all of the pain, twisted and changed, trying to become the whole picture she paints, till she woke up one day, said she's walking away, looked him.
And that's where a lot of women until this day who are just lonely as crap, because like a lot of you girls who actually had that mindset that the man gotta give me everything and that I don't need to do nothing just to make sure that my man is happy, you are gonna die alone, because like you know what, a relationship is not 50-50. It's 100 and 100, because if you don't make sure that your man is straight, or fellas, better yet, if you're women, now we ain't even gonna talk about the actual women. This is all about actual men who actually are going through this right now. Women, ladies, if you don't make sure that your man or your husband or your boyfriend is not actually like mentally there, you got to make sure that he is straight. Because like if you see him come home late and he's drinking early in the morning and he's like stressed and tired, his hands are like brutal, whatever, he acts like he has like muck on his face, he's physically showing that he is hurting. He is screaming inside to actually want to give out all of his anger out into something. He needs someone to actually vent. Someone can actually be his own rock, whatever, because if he cannot get nothing from his house, he's going to find it somewhere else. But for the women who actually just call it quits when the man is not actually giving all of the money, whatever, just to make yourself happy, then you don't deserve him. Like, you know what, man, for me, it's like the one way I knew that my wife was the one for me, I remember when it was during COVID while we were in shutdown and quarantine, whatever. I remember when I tried to pay for my apartment, and then I kept getting like late fees, whatever, because I wasn't getting any money. But then she came through and then paid not only for my rent, but the late fee too, man. Like, that's what a partner is supposed to be. Like, whenever the man cannot actually do the actual certain job in that particular time, the woman has got to step in and then be the actual partner that she is supposed to be. Yes, the man is supposed to bring home the bread, but the woman should actually be the actual rock, the partner. That's what she's supposed to be. That's called a team effort. Relationships should not be transactional. It should be a partnership. But you got all these people, all these celebrities are out here trying to say, "Oh, you are a boss as bitch because you gotta go get you on because some of these men ain't shit." No, that's not how it was supposed to be. It's a partnership. But if you can't get that through your head, then you are just doomed. But yeah, man, like this song is just like dope, man. It's really dope.
Break despite all of the pain, twisted and changed, just trying to become the whole picture she paints till she woke up one day, said she's walking away, looked him dead in the face and then screamed. Yeah, she says she wants a real man, one who opens up the door, holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad, in control of his emotions, wears his heart.
This is what it's supposed to be like.
One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag.
That's his dream, man, to have a family.
She says she wants a real man, but what she wants is not for real, man.
Yeah, man. Yes, Dax, again, bro. You did another amazing job on this freaking song, bro. A round of a freaking applause, man. So, my final thoughts, man. It's like, okay, it's good to have expectations when it comes to what your life wants to be like, but you gotta be realistic. Now, things though, in my mind, in my fantasy world, what I want to have, I want to have my 20 acres of land, and then a house, and like gone off the actual country, whatever. It sounds nice, but it is unrealistic because like you got to understand what you actually want and then what you actually get. Because you cannot have certain expectations, and then when life hits you, you can't just call it quits and then find someone else hoping that they can give you something that you actually long and want. Because that's just unfair. That is wrong. Man, you know, Dax, he is an amazing artist, man. I really love how he actually had articulate and then actually brought this whole song together when it comes to, you know, the psychological, mental aspect of a day-to-day man, how they be like doing these 12-hour shifts and just like me, working six days a week, 12 hours straight, and then making sure the house is straight, whatever. And then I still come home and making these videos because this is what I love to do. This is what I am striving to actually do, making this my actual job. But you know what? I thank God I have a wife she is my rock, she is my partner, and she's my everything, just to make sure that I'm straight. That's what all women should. That's what all women should be. And I can go talk about men all day, man, or how sometimes men can be dolls, but not in this video. Men go through a lot, and then a lot of women don't actually see that because of when the times when we want to express our emotions, a lot of women use that stuff to actually use it against them. But once they actually have experienced that, they will never open up their mouths again because someone actually had used their weakness, use their down of struggle as a weakness. And that's why a lot of men die early. That's why men be like alone and they're not having any friends because they believe that other men shun other men's emotions and feelings because that's what we actually do. And then we gotta break that cycle that it's okay to actually have these emotions and these feelings, because if we don't, then we are going to explode. We are going to try to seek out things that even shouldn't be part of our relations, part of the actual agenda or what is going on, because like this is yeah, I could talk all day, man, for real. But again, Dax, I do appreciate this installment. Again, I do apologize. It's I know it's been like a week and change that you did drop this a song, but I just not figured this out. But you know, it's a bit of a song. But yeah. If you guys really enjoyed this reaction today, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share it. Let me know in the comment section down below what you want me to react to next. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, my name is Nova, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.